Hey there, Destiny folks. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you about a new plan for the Dice Commando team Star Wars Destiny tournaments. A huge shout out to our channel members for supporting what we do here. If you want to get involved with the channel and the Dice Commando community, please consider joining as a channel member. Remember, these videos are only possible with your support. You can show that support with a like, a subscribe, and by leaving us a comment and sharing your feedback. Community first, and go Commando. Hey there, Star Wars Destiny folks and Dice Commando team Star Wars Destiny folks. Hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving an update on the plan going forward, something we're going to try for the Star Wars Destiny tournaments. Now, as many of you are well aware, we have not been able to get the bi-weekly tournaments off consistently for about the last, I'd say, quarter or so. Probably not quite back that far, but in the last quarter. And then heading into the summer, where we typically have lower attendance anyway, because folks are playing soccer or whatever it may be, right? Typically on our weekends, we really need a new plan if we want to keep this going. And obviously, that's what you all joined for, was to do these. And if we're not doing them, then all you're really doing is giving me a Patreon, which is much appreciated. But I want to make sure that we're keeping the game alive here. So I do want to give a special shout out to Casero. So Casero, he noticed we weren't firing them off very much, and he kind of said, hey, well, let me poll the folks and see if there's a better plan, a better day. As many of you recall, we had originally kind of back in the day settled on Sunday mornings, and then we eventually moved that because ARH moved, and then ARH canceled, so we were kind of stuck on Saturday. So anyway, what he did was he polled you all. So what I have up are the results now of that. And as you can see, it was kind of inconclusive results by and large. The main thing being that less likely bucket. I mean, it's very clear that most people said they'll be less likely to play on the week. Well, it's really high everywhere, quite frankly, right? So, and I think a lot of people were using less likely as just, I don't want to play that day. But if you really look at it, Saturday afternoons so the weekends have the worst less likely. But that very much conflicts with our historical data of what we've seen of folks not being able to play on the weeknights because we have a much narrower window with us being global. So anyway, with kind of that, again, we've been seeing the problems just from what we've been seeing them, the attendance, not the problems, the attendance issues from what we've been seeing. And then with that data combined, it was really clear that we need a new plan. So add on to that the fact that we just wrapped up the DC Team Flesh and Blood Spring Championship, which was really great. It worked really well, and that's the third time we've done something with that format. So very simply, I just want to apply that type of format on a monthly basis for Dice Commando team Star Wars Destiny folks. So what we'll be doing, I can show it up right now. This is what I have over in rollbetter.gg. We'll be trying that out for the at least the first two, to kind of see how it goes. The nice thing about using this platform, right, I usually use Tome or I use some other tournament engine, but we have to have a way for you all to report. So the way this will work is there'll be a sign-up period at the beginning of, or at the end of the month, there'll be a sign-up period going into the next month. And then we'll run rounds of Swiss based on how many folks we have. Everyone will have, we'll probably do for Flesh and Blood, I did 3 days, but we'll probably do 5 days for Destiny since we'll have the whole month. I don't want to quite use the whole week because, that doesn't give us a lot of fluff if we have something else come up. So probably give you 5 days to get in touch with your opponent, play them most likely on TTS because that's what most kids use these days. But yeah, so you contact your opponent and then you both report results. We'll run through Swiss and then we'll do a top 4 cut. So what I want to do for July and August, which again will be the summer months, I want to run this and see how it goes. And then my hope is headed into the fall when things would, in theory, start picking back up in terms of normal people having a little more free time. It starts getting colder and all that. I want to start to actually, if the attendance is working and the math works out, I want to start getting those, kind of game night kit things that they have. And I think that would be really cool to do for the month. I think that would be neat, right? And that way we can, get the promos out to the folks who want them. And at the very least, this gives folks an ability to play. Because again, it's really no secret the data's there. Our bi-weekly tournaments, they're just not, people go through different phases for any reason, right? People go through different phases of their life. They got to go do soccer. You got to go do curling, right? I know you know who you are. So yeah, I think that's what I want to try. So that's the plan, and hopefully we can get some better attendance. So obviously I'll kind of give detail. I'll link the July tournament below because no reason not to. So you can go ahead and sign up for that if you're interested. It won't start till July, and we have a bit. So I'll drop some more information on the team stuff or on the team videos in the meantime. So you're kind of not in the until that happens. So, and reminders, and we'll see how this goes and kind of do a dry run. But, we got to try something different because we haven't been firing tournaments off, and that's not what I want. All right, that's not what I want. So anyway, that's the plan. And, if you are not a DC team member, right, specifically, this is for the, the live stream tier. That's kind of where the live stream tier came from, actually, was we would run these tournaments and we would stream them and put the games up. And we haven't had that content for a while, so that stinks. But, it's also, I like seeing you folks every other week and playing Destiny and all that stuff. So missing that. So let's see if we can find a new plan. Okay, so we'll dry run this and see how it goes. And again, if you're interested in joining up on that, you can always join the DC team live stream and, hit me up on the Discords and all that. The information's all in the team video. So anyway, folks, that'll do it for today. Let me know your feedback. Let me know your thoughts. But I do want to dry run this and see how it goes. So anyway, folks, nothing else. Go Commando.